Hello everyone, my name is Damien and welcome to the Tiny Demon. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm pretty new to YouTube and still trying to find the ideal schedule for videos, so for the moment they might be a bit erratic because I am also streaming 5 days a week on Twitch. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get dirty. I'll be doing 2 videos about the changes of the Mega Patch, one on Battlerite Royale and one on Battlerite Arena. Today we'll be going through the changes on Battlerite Arena. For those who are new to Battlerite, Battlerite is an arena brawler kind of game. You got 2 types of matches, so you got 2v2 and 3v3. The main objective of the game is to fight the enemy team till only one team remains. This is the fastest way I can explain what the main objective of the game is. So so you guys got any other questions about the game, you can also go into the game and try it, because the game is basically free right now. Okay, so let's look over the changes of this patch. We're gonna only talk about changes to the gameplay, because there were changes with the user interface as well, and I'll be honest, to me it doesn't matter, because I'm more interested in the gameplay of the game than the overall look of the game at this point. But yeah, so we're gonna only focus on gameplay. So we're gonna start by talking about the movement speed increments and HP decrements, the addition of an armory feature to the game, overload feature, and map changes. Still lists on the screen the other changes that were done, so you guys can take a look at it. Also in the description there will be a link to the patch notes, so you guys can go over it with a bit more detail, because I don't have time to go through all of it in this video. So we'll be starting with the movement speed increments. So overall, every character got their movement speed increased. I believe this is only in Arena. I'm pretty sure of it actually. You can see from the table they gave us in the patch notes that the speeds used to be between 3.4 and 3.7. And they now go from 3.75 to 4.2. So as you can see, there were a couple changes then. Let's start with the top speed. Croak, Freya and Jamila, Reagan and Shifu used to have the top speed. Now Croak, Jamila and Shifu are the top speed, and Freya and Shifu have been slightly toned down in comparison to before. So characters like Ulrich, Sears are no longer at the bottom of the movement speed and are now slightly faster than the bottom speed characters. Previously both were being at 3.4 and now being at 3.9. In my opinion, the movement speed changes are awesome. According to the devs, these changes were made to try to combat the slow feeling of the game in fights. I will be honest, never felt slow to me, but it will definitely be more fun and faster now. So, HP changes. Together with the movement speed, the health of each champion was also changed. They used to go from 190 to 250 of HP, and now they go from 170 to 240 HP overall. Beefy champions like Bako, Freya, Rook, Thorn and Raygon lost around 10 health HP. Mobility melee champions like Croak, Jamila, Shifu lost around 30 health points, and the rest is pretty similar to what it was before in comparison to all the other champions. There were some more changes, but these are some of the ones that were more noticeable to me, because I believe it might change their gameplay in Arena, either become more aggressive or become more defensive in how they used to be played. I will color the ones with the same speeds and HP so you guys can see it easier, and link to this color table will be down below in the description. So let's get to one of the other most interesting new features in the game, the armory. This is something I will not give my opinion right now, because since I've been playing the game, every time there's a change of this magnitude, we never know what's gonna happen, if it's gonna be good, if it's gonna get nerfed. So I will wait and see till I give my own opinion, maybe on stream or maybe on a video, and see how things go. But so far I can say that I'm actually very interested in it, because it does seem to create some variety in the game, which I think that was basically what the developers wanted. By adding new items that give you certain passive, you might end up fooling your enemy and having a completely different playstyle from what he was expecting, because Battlerite at a certain point was already getting rather predictable. I think that's one of the reasons they did this. So I will tell you what it is about. Basically, use items in Arena much similar like you do in Battle Royale. The difference is you will pick one item per round. Since the rounds were too repetitive, devs' words, not mine, they want us players to customize on every round, however you prefer with the items from the armory. You can get 2 passive items, armor, crown, sword, whatever you prefer, and from the 3rd round you will be able to pick an active item, HP pot, explosive barrel, so on. I'll leave below the patch notes so you guys can check it for yourself. The items are really interesting and I am curious to see how they affect future gameplay. So that is it for the armory feature. Now we're gonna go for overload. This is the next and most interesting of all the new features to the game in my opinion. Overload basically is an extra skill that you're able to trigger if one of your teammates dies. Yes, it basically will give you an extra advantage. For each teammate that dies, you get a charge. While on overload, you heal yourself for 20% of your missing HP, boost damage, healing output, movement speed and ability cooldown rate. You also take 40% increased damage while in overload, so there is a trade-off. So remember, if you go in overload, try not to get hit. If you can keep the distance or avoid taking any damage while you're doing a massive amount of damage, you can just change the game in a 1v2 or even a 1v3, who knows? I can't wait to see the type of plays that you guys will be doing due to this ability. Going in a 1v3 and being able to clutch it, and all 3 guys due to the amazing that you'll be doing with Jade Snipe or any other skill, like, I don't even know, ults from Freya. Can you imagine using overload while ulting with Freya? God, it just sounds amazing to be able to one-shot people or closely one-shot people. So if you guys actually have plays that you guys might have done, just link it down below on YouTube, or come on Twitch and show me on the stream. I'll definitely feature it because I mean it's interesting to see. So the last change I'm going to be talking about is our map changes, and boy oh boy, I wasn't even expecting this. I did not think much of this, but man oh man, this is cool. So basically the most notable changes they did was they added explosive barrel and jump pads to certain maps. I can tell you right now that the difference it makes in the map, is especially with the barrels, is insane. It becomes a completely different map since you can't just stay behind walls because there are barrels everywhere. This is another addition to the game, showing you that the game does not want you to be passive, it wants you to keep moving. These are the maps that the changes were done on. Mariko Summit, Day and Night, now has explosive barrels. Blackstone Arena, Day and Night, now have explosive barrels. The Hanin Battlegrounds, Day and Night, now have jump pads. And Skyring and Day and Night now has jump pads as well. So this was an insanely big patch. I actually was very skeptical about it. I didn't even know if I was gonna make a video about it, but since I enjoy myself playing it so much, I decided why the hell not, you know? Let's give the game another try. So here I am, making a video about the patch on the arena, and the Royale also has a ton of changes, so I will be talking about it as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And you can even comment down below and give your opinion. Maybe I got something wrong. Maybe I forgot something that you actually won't like me to mention next time. And yeah, my name is Damien, and I'll see you guys on the next one.